The Know Your Gear podcast.
Are you sponsored by VANS? Man, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? That's like real money, I would bet. I bet you they wouldn't. Bet you they pay you really good. No, where VANS come from, because you asked, so you're getting it, is simple. I heard this joke once. I think it's absolutely true. Absolutely. The joke is that every father dresses whatever he was dressed like the day his first child was born. That's his outfit for the rest of his life. I heard that. It's a good joke. It's a comedian. I absolutely agree with it. I laughed so hard because I was like, yeah, that would explain it, right? Like, there's a little bit of difference in that, but not much, right? To a joke, here's what I will tell you. I think if you're my father's generation of men, to me, somebody who lives on the Arizona, so it's West Coast adjacent, South adjacent, right? Arizona, Texas, Utah, New Mexico, Nevada, kind of thing. They all dress like cowboys, whether they were one or not. Like it was a thing forever here. Like every dad was like, not every, but you understand. Like that was the uniform of dads. Cowboy hat, belt buckle, boots. Now, this generation, my particular generation, the outfit, we look like we all just came from Little League practice. Like we were just playing stickball. Like my joke is I look like I was just playing stickball 10 minutes ago. Ball cap, jeans and sneakers, or shorts and sneakers, and a shirt, right? So that's just the thing. But the outfit is, the VANS thing has nothing to do with what everybody thinks. It has to do with the fact that for years, why I don't know, no particular really heavy thought put in this, I decided that my outfit of choice is Fender. So I wore nothing but Fender shirts. I wore nothing but Fender hats. Maybe there was a time in my life where, not thinking about it really hard, I was hoping that I would be found. I told you guys, before I found you people, my life was very lonely. I was very lonely in corporate America. I'm not into sports. I'm not into politics. I'm not into things that most people find. I really don't care about the weather. Because I live in a state where it's either hot or not hot. That's really an easy discussion. And if somebody says it's hot today, you almost think that they have a mental problem because you're like, well, it's hot almost every day. Why are you bringing that up? My point is that I thought, subconsciously that if I wore a Fender, somebody would walk up to me and go, "Do you play guitar?" And I'm like, "I sure do. And I can't wait to tell you about all of them." Right? And then we would become friends and we would talk about guitars. Maybe that's what it was. But what happened was I used to wear Fender all the time. Fender. I have Fender luggage. I told you guys for the longest time I got rid of it over the years here on YouTube, but I used to have a huge collection of Fender memorabilia. I gave Zim's guitars recently. I gave him a sign I got from Fender. I just decided to give it to him for being like, I think we were like one of the top sellers of Fender acoustics, and they gave us this cool sign, and I gave it to him. So I gave him some signs. And so anyways, I had this Fender memorabilia. And so I used to wear Fender stuff all the time. And when I started the YouTube channel, the first thing that started happening was people were like, "Did Fender sponsor this video?" Or the weirdest thing I ever got was like, "Why are you holding a Gibson if you're wearing a Fender shirt?" So I thought that was kind of weird. So I go, well, I also like VANS, right? And so I bought VANS stuff. It's not so much connected to skateboards as much as it is just kind of probably like Fender, maybe the California dream. To me, the 60s California, 60s, 70s, 80s California vibe as an Arizonan, like that's, Arizona's like poor man's California, back in the day. I don't know what it is now, but that's what it was. So anyway, so I just, that easy. So I bought VANS. I typically only wear black anyway, so it's easy. So that's the main thing. The shoes though, the shoes are definitely not what you guys think. So let me put it in a way that makes sense. I'm not going to tell you, obviously, for a lot of reasons. My daughter works for a shoe company. Let's just start that. And so she buys lots of shoes, and then I bought lots of shoes. So I have lots of shoes. So why you guys always see me with cool checkered Vans? I don't know if they're cool. I think they're cool. She told me they're not cool. My daughter, not as cool as they used to be. Anyways, I just like them. So I use the pink ones. Anytime I'm going to show a pedal, I use pink shoes, pink Vans, because I think they're funny. I don't know why. Just because I have them. Actually, see, I'm laughing because how stupid this conversation is, and I don't know why I'm having it. Here's what it is. Why do I have pink Vans? Well, I have pink Vans. As you can see, they're very clean. I mean, there's a little dirt, but you can see they're pretty clean, right? The reason I have pink Vans is because my office is upstairs. We don't wear shoes upstairs. All the shoes are downstairs. And every time I had to do a pedal video or show something on the floor, I had to go downstairs and get a pair of shoes. So I decided to I bought a set of these because I thought these were cool and they matched these pink cables. And so that's why I have brand new looking pink Vans up here. And that's why you sometimes see in the background, they're here because they're just for this office, just for these videos. I did it for you guys, so you didn't have to look at some janky shoes. That's okay. You know what? Now let's get out. But no, Vans does not sponsor. And especially the podcast. This podcast is only sponsored by patrons and channel members. So if you like this clip and you'd like to watch another one, you can click right here. And if you want to see the entire episode of the podcast, you can click right there. As always, thank you for your time and know your gear.